Jordan-Hare Stadium, one of those passionate environments in all of college football. 87,000 ready to rock and perhaps help create some magic in a place that's seen so much of it over the years. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the winners of 11 straight, the Auburn Tigers.
Nice completion.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown. Team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of...
Got space, looking to score. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Auburn.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
First and goal, handoff. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Pass hauled in inside the 15. Touchdown, Auburn. Strong game by this quarterback.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for the passing game. Well, look at this. It's Auburn beginning to pull away, Kirk, and it's the Crimson Tide on the ropes at the moment.
Yeah, and pride is on the line for this Auburn team. All they hear about year-round in their state is how great Alabama is. Well, they get a chance to be able to prove that they're great themselves, and they're doing that in the 60 minutes within this football game.
Final play of the game, but they walk out with the W. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the 3rd downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game, and today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. 2 teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field.
It's 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
For 2nd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown. Getting a nice game out of it.
Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers. And goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns. Up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
He's looking deep here. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, we saw it the first half, seemed to score at every possession. And here they are coming out to start the 2nd half with another touchdown. And great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision.
Touchdown, Auburn. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board. In the 4th quarter, nice job.
Scanning the field, it's White. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receiver can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Second down, looking to throw it. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. And the beatdown continues. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
Offense, big game. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Touchdown, Tigers. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Street. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
The offense on the field, they'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think they completely caught this defense off guard. 4th down and goal, I think everybody thinks the quarterback's going to have the ability to run or throw, but instead they run the football in here, and they somehow get this touchdown.
Looking downfield, it's White. Escapes the sack. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Gets some space around the 30. Keeper for the first down and more. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, that's one way to make an impact play out of really nothing. What an incredible sprint by this quarterback. He had his track shoes on that play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Here, 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Auburn. This offense cannot be stopped.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today. I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Rush center downs. 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Auburn. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream day. Running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And this one is getting ugly. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Here comes a punt. The punt will bounce. 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Auburn. And the route is on.
But they're going to score on the last play of the game. I think that's a combination of the offense just trying to work the clock. And the defense, they've already shut things down. They're in the locker room. They give up another touchdown.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Everyone to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game?
He's got all that speed built up. Get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
In the field. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Auburn. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponents. Quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Got space looking for the end zone here. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Play action here on first down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. He grabs it inside the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Auburn.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown. Carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Touchdown, Tigers. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Looking downfield, it's White, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn, and the beatdown continues. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job at taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
He'll hand it off. Touchdown, Tigers. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Down at the 1-yard line. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Ball game. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. To a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on another SEC team, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champion. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. An explosive play, moves the ball across midfield to spot it at the 38.
And Auburn and this group of receivers, they better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Inside the 25. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
In goal for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive. His lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown. Lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Will he score here? Touchdown, Auburn. What a show of strength and will. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember.
As much clock as possible for their offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk. They looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Auburn Tigers.